If you or a loved one are struggling with type 2 diabetes, you should visit the link in the description below. This clinically proven, drug-free program lowers blood sugar to a normal level and can completely reverse type 2 diabetes within just a few weeks. Here's today's video.
The question, can type 2 diabetes be managed through nutrition and exercise? Answer by George Van Winkle. It depends on your individual circumstances. First, discuss this with your doctor. They can help you to control your diabetes so that it reduces the likelihood of complications. A lot depends on two factors. First, how damaged is your pancreas? The less insulin it is able to produce, the less likely you can manage just through nutrition and exercise. Second, how severe is your insulin resistance? If it is too high, you may still require medication to help with that. Whatever your doctors recommend, I am fairly certain it will include dietary modifications and a healthy exercise program. If you are overweight, definitely ask them for help getting your weight under control. All those extra fat cells are competing with muscles and organs for the glucose and insulin in your body. Getting rid of the extra fat reduces the demand for insulin, and therefore, reduces the stress placed on your pancreas, liver, kidneys, heart, etc. I strenuously advise discussing any of the purported natural miracle cures for diabetes with your doctor before you try any of them. If they worked, people wouldn't have been dying from diabetes or losing limbs and eyes to it for millennia. Answer by Health Noble. Sure you can. And we recommend to count your carb intake. Carbohydrates have a very big impact on blood glucose levels as they are converted to sugar by the body in the process of turning the food into energy. Too many carbohydrate servings can increase blood sugar levels. It is important for a diabetic to control the number of carbohydrates that are eaten at each meal and balance the carbohydrates with protein while limiting fat intake. It is standard to consider 15 grams of carbohydrates as one serving. For instance, if you are having crackers as a snack and are allowed one serving of carbohydrates, you would look at the food label to figure out how many crackers you can eat. Avenue if the serving size is 20 crackers and that equals 30 grams of carbohydrates, for a diabetic that would be considered 2 servings. In this example, you would have the serving size and eat 10 crackers to equal 15 grams of carbohydrates. We have a video on this subject, feel free to check it out here. Regards, Health Noble Team. Answer by Ravindra Meghi. Yes, and that is the best way to reverse diabetes. Eating less cooked vegetables and exercise like brisk walking or deep breathing can give good results. Homeostasis is the process of body regulating your internal condition like temp, BP, sugar level. When we start eating processed and junk food, the body organs have maintained homeostasis and they have to do overtime. After some time they get tired of overtime and take sick leave. Then there is strikes, so you have to outsource insulin. Therefore it is better to start healthy lifestyle today. Reverse diabetes naturally.